30 days ago, I couldn't remember what I read 5 minutes ago. Then I discovered how CIA agents speed learn classified information, and it literally changed everything. But here's the part that freaked me out. This method is so effective, intelligence agencies guard it, but schools refuse to teach it because it exposes how broken traditional education really is. Look, I need to be brutally honest. I thought I was stupid. Reading an entire chapter? Forgotten by breakfast. 2-hour tutorial? Brain just deleted it. I watched my friends absorb everything while I struggled with basics. I genuinely believed I had a defective memory. So I tried expensive courses, flashcards, mind maps. Nothing worked. Every failure convinced me I was the problem. Then at 2 a.m., deep in a research rabbit hole, I found declassified CIA training documents through Freedom of Information Act requests. Actual files from Langley. And buried in there was a method so simple I almost ignored it, but the CIA doesn't waste time on theories. When operatives need to learn Farsi in 6 months or memorize extraction routes, failure means lives lost. This is the SPA method. S is spaced retrieval. Your brain doesn't store memories by repetition, it stores them by retrieval. Read something once, then test yourself at specific intervals. 10 minutes, 24 hours, 3 days, a week. Over 200 studies prove this works, but schools still teach cramming. Why? Because the system wants quick tests, not actual learning. P is pre-testing. Before learning something, test yourself on it. Sounds backwards, right? Wrong. When your brain tries to answer something it doesn't know, it enters search mode. Then when you get the real answer, it latches on like it's been starving. Declassified Cold War CIA research shows pre-tested operatives retain 50% more, 50% from one change. A is active reconstruction. After learning, close everything. Explain it out loud like you're teaching a 10-year-old. If you stumble, you don't really know it. You just recognized it. Recognition fades in days. Reconstruction lasts years. I tested this on 3 things destroying my confidence. Spanish vocabulary I'd butchered for 2 years. Programming for a career switch. In a certification I'd failed twice. Week 1 was brutal. My brain revolted. I felt stupid trying to recall things. But desperation kept me going. Week 2, everything changed. Practice test on 10-day-old Spanish verbs. Hadn't reviewed once. Got 94%. I thought it was broken. Retook it. Same score. My previous best was 67% right after studying. The programming? I built apps without Googling every line. Syntax was just there. Then the certification. 3rd attempt. Same material that beat me twice. Day 28. Walked out with 87%. I cried in my car. Not because of the score, because I finally had proof I wasn't the problem. But here's the uncomfortable truth. This feels wrong at first. When you can't remember during retrieval practice, you feel dumb. Every instinct says, look at the answer. That exact discomfort, that's your brain rewiring. The CIA trains operatives to embrace it because easy learning isn't real learning. I don't have time for this. CIA operatives learn entire languages in months while running operations. New identities, regional accents, all with lives at risk. This takes 15 minutes a day, less than 1 Netflix episode. Here's what I want you to do right now. Not tomorrow, right now. Pick one thing you're failing to learn. Comment below, I'm learning whatever using the SPA method. Make it public. You're 10 times more likely to do it. I'm reading every comment because I want your results. If you're not subscribed, listen. Most productivity channels recycle generic advice. I'm testing real methods from declassified intelligence training. Next video, CIA speed reading that doubled my speed in 14 days, then language memory techniques. Subscribe and comment which one you want first. 30 days ago, I thought my brain was broken. Turns out, I just had a broken method. Now I'm learning faster than I thought possible. Not because I got smarter, because I stopped studying like schools taught me and started learning like intelligence agencies train operatives. The science works. You just have to use it.